What's up, guys? Welcome back to Cannon's Comics. Back again with another monthly haul video for the month of July 2026. Got a pretty good size haul this month, so we'll start off not with the monthly stuff, but with a event I went to at the end of the month. I did attend a Rob Liefeld signing, in which I got two books signed. This Amazing Spider-Man issue 1 variant reprint by Rob Liefeld, kind of a Daredevil homage, or Daredevil, Deadpool homage, Deadpool #1 homage, of course. Got that signed by Rob, and then my Deadpool #1 I've got signed by Rob Liefeld as well. This is, of course, a reprint of Deadpool #1. I cannot afford a Deadpool #1 that is like a $500 book. I also got these two Youngblood books that I was going to get signed, but I didn't want to pay his extra fee for his extra books. It was like $50 a book on top of the two free books. I was kind of looking forward to getting this Rob Liefeld Invincible cover, but nonetheless, I got the two books I most wanted to get for free. But $50 per book extra, which I thought was a little much for my liking. But moving on, before we get to the monthly books still, or weekly books still, I'll show y'all what this stack is right here. I won't go through the whole thing because it's all just one series. My friend back home in Alabama was hyping this series up a lot when I used to live back there, and I'm just now getting around to it. I bought issues 1 through 20, minus issue 17. That was not in the lot, but I got a good deal on the rest of them. I just got to find that one issue. Southern Bastards by Jason Aaron, Alabama native. Really good story so far. I'm only 13 issues in out of the 20 issues, and it's just a really good story about the South, about legacy, about football, about family. It's just really fun, really dark at times, but really good. And I also just got tickets to Baltimore Comic Con in September, where Jason Aaron is going to be at. So I hope to get this one signed, as well as this #1 signed to send to my friend back home. But nonetheless, we'll get into our weekly books, starting with the first Wednesday of the month. I can't tell you what the date was. I don't remember. But we'll start off. We got Comics the Magazine issue 5. I always love reading what's going on in the industry, and this is a good book for it, with a good amount of interviews and just fun articles about the comic book industry. Next, we got 8 Ball. This cover just really enticed me for this one. It wasn't on my pull list. It was just one I saw on the weekly new comic book wall. But yeah. Absolute Martian Manhunter issue 12, the finale to the series. Definitely my favorite Absolute series so far, and from my favorite writer currently, Dennis Camp. Can't wait to get more of him. We just got that new Shadow of the Bat series by him and Javier Rodriguez coming out as well. Very excited about that. But speaking of Batman, we got Batman issue 11 with the first appearance of that new Butler character, Alfred's niece, I believe. So excited to see where that goes. The next, we got The Dead Man issue 2. Very excited for the start of this series and getting to know this character, which I know very little about, but it is from the creative team of Ice Cream Man, and that previous Superman book from last year, the Kryptonite Spectrum, when he was testing out these new different kryptonite on himself. But really exciting book. Next we got just an older book, or not older, but like a last month's book, Batman, Absolute Batman issue 21. I just got this Penguin variant. Moving on, the next Wednesday of the month, the second Wednesday of the month. Still don't know what the date would be for that Wednesday. I neglected to look that up. But starting off, we got Do a Power Bomb, issue 1 of 3. I don't know if this collects more than... I don't know how long the original series was. I think this must collect 2 of those issues in one, but I'm not sure. This is a black and white reprint of the original Daniel Warren Johnson series, and my introduction to Daniel Warren Johnson. I take that back, actually. I did read the first issue of The Moon is Following Us and liked that. And I guess I did read the Absolute Batman annual that he did. But really loved this first issue. The black and white artwork without the colors just really emphasizes Daniel Warren Johnson's like artwork, his detail. It's just amazing. Love it. Can't wait to get more of that. Moving on, we got Exquisite Corpses, Rascal Randy, issue 1. I'm not too hyped on these little side books from the Exquisite Corpses universe, but I will pick them up until I get bored of them. Next, we got Daredevil, issue 4, my only mainline Marvel book I'm picking up and still really liking. Stephanie Phillips. Stephanie Phillips is killing it with the series so far. My boy Dennis Camp, of course. Bleeding Heart is coming from the DC Vertigo title. Really good issue with this big zombie there on the cover. Another good DC title, we got Fury of Firestorm by Jeff Lemire. Really good introduction to the character of Firestorm, which is a pretty lesser known DC character, but really good story so far. Next we got Clayface, issue 1. Is it just Clayface? I thought this had... Yes, Clayface Celebrity Dirt, issue 1. I think this is a variant cover. I'm not sure what variant, but I just liked this cover and was interested just in a Clayface solo series since it's got new movies coming out in October, I believe. But yeah. And then next we got our 2 absolute titles of the week. Absolute Batman, issue 22, and Absolute Catwoman, issue 2. Absolute Universe is always just killing it so far as always. Moving on to the next week, we got my boy Dennis Camp in the long-awaited return of Assorted Crisis Events, issue 9. Really good issue. With the main character of this issue going around this like working for this temp agency that takes him like working these jobs throughout time, fighting wars throughout time. Really fun issue. Got the Invincible variant cover for this because if y'all remember, guys, this issue was supposed to come out back in like April or May or March, whenever they were doing these Invincible covers. That's when this issue was supposed to come out. It's been delayed forever. Very excited it's finally come out. Moving on, we got another good Image series, Dork, issue 6. Really loving that pink cover there. And then our absolute series of the week, Absolute Green Arrow, issue 3. Kind of our the darkest absolute book I've been reading so far, and loving. But I am only reading Batman, Wonder Woman, and that's it, I guess, because not reading Martian Manhunter anymore. But anyway, moving on, we got Invincible Universe Battle Beast. Loving that. We got the Conquest and Battle Beast fight still going on, and then DC Lobo issue 5. Scotty Young writing, Jorge Corona's lovely art in this book. But yeah. Alright guys, moving on to the next week. Second to last week of July? I don't remember. Anyway, I forget the dates. I'll have to look them up next time. Do a better job of that. Starting off with the absolute title of the week. We got Absolute Wonder Woman, issue 22. with her still trying to fight her way out of hell, back out of hell. We got Absolute, not Absolute, just DC's Next Level Santana issue 4, kind of getting kind of a definition of the Prime Magus and what that title means, and a couple of other characters that have held that title previously. A new series I've kind of jumped into is this Oni Press Mind Management series. I think this is a second or third series in this franchise here, but I was really interested, and it is really interesting so far. Next we got Corpse Knight issue 4, a really cool kind of what's the word, like alternate history, with a really like interesting take on, like, not zombies, but like a undead like knight. Odin issue 3, one of my favorite books coming out of Image right now, about a journalist uncovering secrets and going undercover in a white supremacist Nordic cult. Anyway, really cool series. Capes issue 9. I think we're a couple issues into Capes no longer being reprints and being like new stories in the Invincible universe, and I am still loving them so far. And now, big book of the month. We got Terminal issue 1. Really fun first issue. Really exciting to see where this story goes. Robert Kirkman's big new universe, big new superhero universe. Very exciting. Bunch of really talented artists working on all the a bunch of different books for that universe, and it seems like they have already got a bunch of them already written, already printed, because the blind bags they did, I pulled issue 10. Ooh. And not only that, not only did I buy one issue 10, I got another blind bag and I got another issue 10. That's the first time I've gotten a duplicate on a blind bag. Dang. But anyway, Terminal, really exciting. Next, I also got the boys blind bag that came out the same week. That had been, this one was supposed to come out like a month ago as well. And it had been delayed, but it finally came out, and I got it because I'm a sucker and I like the boys. But I got issue in the blind bag. It was like a 3-issue blind bag. It was like $30. Kind of expensive if you ask me, but I got issue 1, which I was excited about to get in the blind bag. Issue 42, and then issue 6, which I think is just a good cover with Ewe and Butcher. And Garth Ennis is another creator that's coming to Baltimore Comic Con, so I'll hopefully get some of these signed as well, maybe. But moving on to the last Wednesday of the week, and the last little bit of books we got to show off for today. Only day I do remember, July 29th, last Wednesday. But only one book on the pull list. My lovely wife picked up for me. Reborn Ultimate Impact, issue 3. The kind of remnants of the Ultimate Universe converging with the blah 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 regular Marvel timeline. I don't care. Who cares? It's not good, but I got it anyway because I gotta get it because it's the Ultimate Universe. Anyway, and then I also picked up this Saga issue 32 because I needed it and it was there and I liked that cover. But yeah, thank y'all for joining me for this month, month of July 2026. Bunch of books this month. I'm gonna be probably less of a haul next month because I'll be saving for Baltimore Comic Con, and I will try to vlog that because I want to do more vlogs on my channel. But yeah, thank y'all for joining me, and catch me next time.